Welcome to Trailer Trash Guns, where we talk about budget guns for people that need a pistol but need a more budget-friendly gun that is also decent quality that they're compared to based off of them being a clone. First one will be a PSA Dagger compared to the Glock 19X. And when we start this channel, we're going to start off with having our daily bread, one Bible verse from it. And it'd be, as thy day, so shall thy strength be. Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 25. And now we'll go into looking at the guns and comparing them. And what we got here is the PSA Dagger in its carry case. We could also take it to the range. And then we got the Glock 19X case. We'll open up the PSA Dagger. It only comes with one magazine. And this is the version that I bought. And it's the Dagger Comp. And it's the 9mm. And it's got the raised iron sights, the threaded barrel, and the optics cut. And then over here we got the Glock 19X. And it came with 3 magazines. Now I bought these 2 guns just to compare them because the PSA Dagger is the clone of the Glock 19, but I wanted to get both of them to show a comparison of their size difference. I would have gotten just a regular Glock 19, but regular Glock 19 doesn't come with a threaded barrel, raised iron sights, and optic cut. So I took the Glock 19X. That way it's a little bit more comparable on what you're getting. With the PSA Dagger, same thing, threaded barrel, raised iron sights, optic cut. And they look pretty similar. The Glock 19X is just a little bit longer on the handle, but about the same length when it comes to the slide. Now this one was $350 and this one was $700. I mean, Glock is good. I have 3 of my own and I love a Glock. Never used the PSA Dagger. Saw a couple of them. Shot one, decided I wanted to do a video on them. Now with the Dagger, it's got a 4.5-inch barrel, and with the Glock, it's got a 4.52-inch barrel. This one weighs 22.4 ounces, and this one weighs 24.83 ounces. Now you see a lot of the similarities with the PSA Dagger. I mean, the trigger is a little bit different than what it is with the Glock. I've seen where people have taken the triggers out of the Dagger and traded out with the Glock trigger. Now you can see on the top of them, they look pretty similar, almost the same kind of setup. Now one thing I do like about the Dagger is that the Dagger has the night optics on, or yeah, the night sights for it, and the Glock does not. Now you're taking apart similarities, and taking it apart, you just slide it back a little bit, push the little hold down pins, slide it forward, pull the trigger, and then you set it off to the side. Same thing with the Glock. Slide it back a little bit, pull down, slide it off. Now looking down at it, they look pretty similar. Now with the Glock, it's got a metal spring but plastic guide rod. All my Glocks, I replace this with the tungsten guide rod and spring. And with the Dagger, it's got a metal spring and a metal guide rod. But as you can tell, they look pretty similar. Same kind of setup, other than your button right here, but fairly the same. Now looking at the lowers, or the frames, Same thing, looks similar but different. Now with the Glock, it seems like it's a little bit, like the plastic's a little bit more malleable versus the PSA dagger. It's got seems a little bit more beefy to it. Back into place. Slide it on here. Back into place. Now, one thing I do love about a Glock, the Glock, it does not have a lot of play with the frame, or with the slide in the frame. See how there's not much play in there. Now, one thing I've noticed about the PSA dagger, it's got a little bit of play in it, and I don't know how that's going to affect its accuracy. I imagine it based on the shooter, but I want to run about 300 rounds through the dagger, and I want to run about 300 rounds through the Glock just to see how they do. And I'll have my targets at 5, 7, and 10 and 15 yards to show you the grouping I'm getting. Same shooter, different gun. I'm going to be using the same type of ammo. Alright, tune in for the next video.